What's up, horror fans? And welcome back to Sadistic Clown Productions. And welcome to another episode of the Sadistic Costume Warehouse. This is the long-awaited slasher costume breakdown. So, that being said, as always, we're going to break down the pieces, where I got them from, and at least try to remember how much they cost. But other than that, if you guys happen to enjoy this video, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe to our channel, and become part of our little horror show here. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into the pieces. Alright, horror fans, we've got the pieces out here. So, let's go ahead and first get into the mask. So, I'm going to step a little closer here. I picked this mask up at Spirit Halloween. It's called I See You. Now, I remember that I paid about $33 for it. It's a pretty good mask, you know? It's a really, really nice, good quality mask. And Spirit Halloween does have a lot of good quality stuff. I enjoy their stuff, and that's why I like going through them every time they're open every year for Halloween. You know, and I can get good stuff like this for my costumes. So, yeah, before this, Slasher had a different mask, and part of that mask now resides with Commander K. It used to be a plain white mask, but then I painted it and did a few other things to it. That mask, again, now resides with Commander K, and if you've been keeping up with his Batkin Friends Show channel and his main channel, then you should know that that piece does reside with him. But other than that, yeah, this is Slasher's new mask, and it works way better, it fits way better, and I can breathe in it way better. So, yeah, possibly because of the big mouth hole there, but yeah. Other than that, it's really good. The smile is very creepy. I like it. And I did cut the neck down a lot to kind of give me more freedom of movement, because the hanging neck piece was really straining on this thing. But, yeah. Other than that, yeah, this is Slasher's mask. Give you a quick 360 view of that. And yeah. Alright, so let's talk about these. These are the gloves that I usually use with characters such as Ghostface. You've seen them with Dr. Laughs when I showed them to you in that video. And they also go with Ghostface, who will be in a future costume breakdown. And now, Slasher's signature rain jacket. Yes, this is a rain jacket, and if you can see there, it's from the North Face. So, you could probably find something like this on eBay or wherever for probably pretty cheap. I actually got this from a friend who said they didn't need it anymore. So, yeah. And so I put it to use with this cosplay. Because, if you don't know, I actually based Slasher off of the MTV Scream Ghostface, if that's what you want to call it. But other than that. Next is this black thermal shirt that I also wear underneath the Ghostface cosplay. And now wear with the Squid Game guard. Yeah. So, the Squid Game guard will also make his way into a future costume breakdown. So, now the pants are just a plain pair of black slacks that I also happen to wear with Ghostface and stuff like that. And then, as you know, we also have the neck piece to cover my neck so that you don't see any skin. Alrighty, well, with all that being said, we're going to throw on the pieces, we're going to get into this costume, we're going to show you what it looks like, and then I will give you my final thoughts. So, let's become... Actually, wait, one more thing. This Buck 120 that I also happen to use with Ghostface. It is a prop Buck 120, it's foam. It's from the company Rubber Johnnies. Now, hang on, let me look on my desk over here. I believe I still have the tag for it, and I can show that to you guys. right now if I have it. I just gotta look for it really quick, and that shouldn't take me very long. I know it's probably somewhere under this pile of crap. Yep, here it is. There you go. This was the tag that came with this guy, and I really like this guy. It has the detail of the bands around the blade and, well, around the hilt and the handle area there, and it looks really good with Slasher's costume, and I really like using it with killers like Slasher and Ghostface. As you see, there's a little damage there to the front, so I am also getting a new Buck 120 as a substitute for this one, but certain killers will also still use this one, and I also kind of want a clean one as well, because as you can tell, the blade is a bit weathered on this one, since I went ahead and did that. Other than that, with all that being said and out of the way, let's jump into this costume and become Slasher. Alright, horror fans. So here's the costume. You've got the knife, the raincoat, the underclothes, the gloves, the neck piece, and the mask. So, I really enjoy this costume, you know? He's another one of my favorite characters to play as, and I named him Slasher because I couldn't think of any other name for him, so just a basic name like Slasher works too, you know? And yeah, again, if you can tell, this Buck 120 prop still looks very, very good with the costume, and gives the costume its appeal. So yeah. So remember, if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe, become part of our little horror show here, and remember, Halloween isn't just a few days. We will have a special video coming out just for you guys, so be prepared for that. Anyway, we will see you in the next upload.